Hey, One Plus Armor fans. So this is day 2 of Capital City Bloodbath, and we're just gonna have a look around at the pre-tournament rumblings. People are stumbling in here, a little hungover from yesterday, myself included. Have a look at what army has been left on display. And as you can see, not all the lists are stocked for Frostheart Phoenix high ups. They're attempting to make more Frostheart Phoenixes. Army I lost to yesterday, Wood Elves. And Andrew's Demons. Nurgle Filth. Like literally. One of the top performing armies. The Bretonians, you've probably already seen these. And I think this is the contender so far, who's just been parked at the top table all tournament, Wood Elves. I predicted this, I think I said it in one of our pre-tournament vlogs. Wood Elves would be at the top table, nobody believed me. And the prize support. So I was kind of disappointed. I thought I was competing for the wooden spoon, but I've apparently got 3 times too many points for that right now. Andrew, comments today for day 2 of Capital City Bloodbath.
Should be good. 2 solid games. Not doing as well as I was hoping to, but whatever. Should be good.
Yeah. Everybody's waltzing in here a little hungover, some recovering from a Friday night binge drinking.
Yeah, well, I'm better now.
Yeah. So you told me 28 beers should be enough for all of us, and then I get here Saturday in the morning and there's no more beer.
Yeah, well, 28 beers was enough for me.
Yeah. So if I say Kraken, what is your feeling?
I just puke a little in my mouth.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
No problem.
So my name's Jason Hutchison. I'm originally from Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I'm here in Ottawa at the CCBB tournament, Capital City Bloodbath. I've been playing Warhammer since probably 4th edition, I guess.
Oh, well, quite a while.
Yeah, quite a while. I started out with an Empire army, sold that piece of crap.
What?
And then I started up a Dogs of War army, which I still have.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's about 2,000 points worth. All the regiments renowned and stuff, so sort of a pirate-themed army. After that, in 6th edition, I started playing with Dark Elves, and some of the troops here in this army are from that 6th edition army.
So here's Jason's army. Beautiful display board, really well painted. Get some close-ups. So a bunch of Dark Riders coming out of this sweet building.
So the guys that are original to the 6th Ed army are the repeater crossbowmen, which I've modeled as bolas, as well as the 2 units of Dark Riders and the Witch Elves too. My army, I've modeled all the repeater crossbows as bolas because the idea is that the Dark Elves will take slaves as opposed to just killing their troops, the enemy troops. And I got to say, so far, the experience here at the Capital City Bloodbath has been great. Good bunch of games, 4 in the first day. Won 2 big, lost 1 big on table 1.
Yeah,
and,
I think one of your big wins was against me.
Yes, yes. I was going to leave that unmentioned, but...
It's all right. Someday I will get you. I just can't seem to take it out against those dark elves.
Yeah, you will. So yeah, I'm happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to the 2 games today.
Awesome.
Hopefully things go well.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming on, and
no problem.
Good luck on your next games.
Thanks, Andy.
So here we are, day 2. It's round 1. Started at 9:30 in the morning, and everyone's playing their games. Looks like a good time. No arguments yet. We got table 1 here, so it's Wood Elves versus Bretonians. Pretty heated battle, it looks like. Josh here, been there all day, table 1. John, sorry. I do that every time as well. Hey, you're both John.
Yeah, it's the all John game here.
The Johns are doing really well at this tournament, except for the other 2 Johns.
So you guys having a good time?
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, so full house. We'll probably come back later on, see how things are going. We have Logan here. Heated game. Alright, so we'll tune in later. Peace out.
Hi everyone, we're here with John. He's on top table. So tell us a bit about yourself, what army or armies you have, and how the tournament's been going for you.
All right, well, my name's John. I am from Vermont. I've been in the hobby for about 20 years, off and on. I've been pretty serious about getting into tournaments for probably the last 3 years. I'm a long-time Wood Elf player, and I've been very psyched with the new book, and the new book is treating me fairly well so far.
Would seem.
Yeah, I also have dwarves, and I got a few scattered ogres, and the odds and ends for everything else, but I'm pretty much, I'm getting more and more into the hobby side of it too. I'm really working on trying to improve my painting, but I love the community aspect of these tournaments, and I just find it a really great way to expand your hobby. If you're just at home painting, playing with a few friends, you should definitely consider going to some tournaments. You'll meet new people, you'll make new friends. It's a great time.
Excellent. So how did you get into Warhammer originally?
Actually, it was my little brother. This is the Gateway Drugs. He went ahead, he started an Orcs and Goblin army. I thought it was pretty cool, so I started a dwarf force. This was back in the mid-90s. And we played off and on for a few years. And then took a break around college. And then when I got married, had kids, I needed something to do in my downtime. And I got my miniatures out, started painting again, started playing, and then it's never looked back.
Excellent. So, obviously you've been in the tournament scene for quite a while now. What advice would you have for people who are just looking to get into tournaments or a bit apprehensive about it?
Don't be nervous. I mean, just go there, have a fun time, and it'll take care of itself. You just get practice in, and even if you lose, I lose a lot too. Other tournaments have been good at this one, but then it's just you're playing a game with toy soldiers. Have fun.
Absolutely. So, what are your thoughts on the tournament so far?
It's great. I'm definitely coming back next year, assuming I have no other family commitments. Hope I can encourage some more people from the States to come up here. Ottawa's a beautiful city. Lots to do, so definitely check it out next year. Excellent.
And it looks like you're going to be on table 1 for Game 6 of this tournament. What are your thoughts going into that?
Never thought that'd happen. It's my own little piece of real estate here in Ottawa, I guess. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a very nice table, by the way. I like it. It's this nice snow theme on it, and it's kind of neat. I've been literally on the same table, on the same side of the table for the last 4 games. So maybe I'll mix it up and try to steal the other side of the table this game.
All right. Thanks very much, John.
All right, thanks.
Good luck.
Thanks, Logan.
So here we are, last round of Capital City Bloodbath. Everyone's just starting up now. It's been a good tournament so far. A bunch of great games, a lot of good players out. Some big swings here and there. So everyone's starting up their games. Last scenario is Bloodbath, so essentially just battle line with a couple special secondary objectives, line breaker and table quarters. There's Nick there getting ready. Nick, say hi, buddy.
Hey, 1+ armor versus 1+
plus arm.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. I went up 4 spots, he came down over each of the slots.
All right, you guys.
Once I table up, you know, I can go up in the ranks.
Yeah, at the end of the tournament.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we'll have the 1+ armor last round. Everything else seems to be going good. And we'll check in later.
All right, looking for 1+ armor back here. We're just wrapping up. This is turn 6 of the tournament. Most of the games are just finishing up. We'll also have a video for what the final ceremonies are and whatnot, handing out prizes and everything. So we had a really good turnout. I think we've got, what do we end up with here? 18 full tables, so 36, 40 people. Let's see. Yeah, I think 40 people total, 20 tables. So, had a really good turnout, had great food. The venue was absolutely fantastic. It's the first tournament I've been to where it does not reek of dude at the end of it, which is mostly thanks to the fantastic air conditioning in here and the fact they actually are prepared for events. We had a lot of great tables, great scenery. A lot of it was made by Chris from Canhammer and Andrew from 1+ Armor here. Lots of beautiful armies. Got some other folks here. Some Skaven and some absolutely beautiful dwarves.
So mine is one dead?
Yep. Let's give a quick overview of what we've got coming up for prize support. We also had some gaming last night with some X-Wing and Munchkin and everything. And over here at the admin table, we got all the prizes. So we got Canhammer dice, Bloodbath, a whole bunch of boxes. I think this is in the other video as well. All the prizes, a pretty pink pencil case, and the wooden spoon. Chris, what are your thoughts about the tournament? How'd it go?
It's good.
Short and sweet. And this was our top table here. We had Wood Elves and Demons, but no spoilers yet. We'll be back later on.
Hey guys, thanks for coming to the first ever Capital City Bloodbath.
No, thank you.
Woo!
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And thank our sponsors. So it was E1 Sports here in Ottawa. They sponsored us with prizes. We were also sponsored by Fandom 2, and they also sponsored with prizes. We're also sponsored by the 1+ Armor Save YouTube channel and the Ottawa CWC, which is a gaming club here in town. So, it's your podcast. Oh, and Canhammer.
Yay, Canhammer!
Yeah! So, some of you guys played on some tables. You want to thank that man right there, Jason. He did a good chunk of the tables for this event. We also want to say a big thank to this man right here, Andrew. He did a lot of tables as well.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to start off. The first set of prizes, we want to do best in race certificates. It's just a certificate. It does not count as an award, so you could win another award just because you won this. And this goes to the most battle points with a given race. We only actually have one default. We had two, the Toon Kings, but he already left. So we're going to start off with Warriors of Chaos. Best in race goes to Andrew Triple.
I know that guy.
Okay, the next one goes to the best Vampire Count Army by battle, and it's John Sucker. Okay, and this one was really close because we had 2 Empire players, and it was won by 1 point. And this one is the Empire, and it's John Franklin.
I love how he's on table like 23.
My next one, we're going for best in race Skaven, and that's Mr. Will Paul.
Wales.
Now, this one was really, really hard because we have orcs and goblins. Now, there was 2 people that had orc and goblin armies.
Killed the other one.
One of them left this morning and did not play 2 games because he ended up in the hospital this morning. He had a tooth infection.
But he still won.
And he won! Best in race, Ogre Kingdoms, and that's John Green.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Riley. There's only one, but hold on, there's another. Best in race, Lizardman goes to Frank DeLange. Oh, that's horrible. So, High Elves, it's the Frosties. God bless us. I heard he made somebody quit popsicles. Somebody quit popsicles because of his Frosties. Best in race dwarfs is Alex Thibodeau. Best in race dark elves goes to Jason Hutchinson. Best in race demons goes to Ron McCallum. And by default, best in race Bretonian is Ricky Johnson.
Default.
Best in race elves. So best in race wood elves is John Chastanet. And then there's best in race beastmen, and nobody played beastmen or chaos dwarves. So
Can I have it?
So we're gonna start off is this next award we thought was pretty important to recognize somebody. This is the lowest battle points. He gets brand new dice. He gets a beautiful Capital City Bloodbath dice rolling tray to roll his new dice in. And he gets a wooden spoon. And that goes to Riley Maxwell.
Yeah!
First in all our hearts. Way to go, buddy.
Okay, so so the next award, we got you guys to set up your armies and vote on which one you liked the best. Now, 2 people ran away with this, but ultimately, you guys voted for Andrew Triple. Now we want to recognize these next 2. They do not actually get an award, but we had our judge who I want to say special thanks to, Andrew Weber. Hey. If you don't like your pain story, you talk to that man. But anyway, so the 3 armies that he thought stood out, in 3rd place was John Chastanet. In 2nd place was Clarence Lee. Which is our best presentation, goes to the beautiful Dark Elf Army by Jason Hutchinson. Okay, the next one, which is a pretty important award. So we didn't do voting this year, which we thought was a good idea because the votes tend to cause shenaniganry. So this was the guy that had, a whole bunch of you had perfect sports, which says a lot about the event. And this guy had the best sports and the best battle without winning another prize. And this tournament's best sportsman is John Sucker. Hey! Drunk. Oh.
It's all that stuff, man.
Okay, now, this is the guy that came here. He didn't want to make friends. He didn't want to paint his models. He just wanted to table people and laugh at them. So our Capital City Bloodbath best general is Mr. Whipple. Now, I'm pretty happy that Mustangs have done one of these.
I'm happy Will's getting present. We can start that high off army. You always want to start. Okay, so one thing that we wanted to really push for this event is we were going for best. We wanted the top 3 guys. We wanted to be one of those events where painting mattered, sportsmanship mattered, and we wanted to really reward the top 3 players. We didn't want to just give one trophy to the top and then top general. We really wanted to make sure that you guys were competing for first place. So can I get John Chastney, Ron McCallum, and Frank Delaney up front, please?
There's some wagering going on over there.
That's an actual bet. So obviously they're your top 3. Now these guys get to pick. We have
You're a vile human being.
Beastman Battalion, we have an Orc and Goblin Battalion, we have a High Elf Battalion. So the winner gets to pick which one of the 3 he wants, and so on down the list. We also have plaques for them. Now the winner, the one that gets in first place, also gets a set of Canhammer dice. Oh, fuck. And a Capital City Bloodbath dice rolling tray to go with his beautiful dice. Canhammer.com. Okay, so in third place, Now, these last 2 guys, they beat a lot of players. They had beautiful armies, and they did quite well today. Now, one of these guys sat at table 1, 5 out of 6 games, but he only got 2nd overall.
Oh!
Okay, so Frank makes his prize.
No. Leave Ron the Beastman. The winner has to use Beastman.
And then, which one do you guys want? So you get to pick next, John?
I think I'll have to go green.
And Ron has to do the Beastman. Okay, guys, that concludes the event. If you had a good time, come back next year. So safe trip home.
What if we didn't have a good time?
Then get out of